Alrighty, I figured I'd just do one more quick stream here today just to finish off the illustrious Super Mario Advance, just to say that I completed it. I was on a roll earlier today, and I thought I was doing a pretty good job, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, it looks like we're a little bit over halfway through here. Why would I have Mario? Oh, please, get rid of that shit. Obviously, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, Lord. Alright, there we go. Now I feel much better. Get out of here. Go through the bird mouth. Oh, he just drops hearts? Weird. Alright. That was not very nice. Now, I can't... Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that the placement of my microphone looks... or is working properly. Alright, now I swear to hell. This is it. Wow. Maybe I should start this stream over. Well, not quite what I wanted. Really? Somehow now I'm just sucking the big one. Okay. Now I think we're doing good. You fucking asshole. I give up. Okay. Is it down here? I wonder. Because I don't think I found the mushroom the last time. Unless I did. I need to get back into this game. Oh, I'm an idiot. I wonder... Look at that. Wow. What a treat. I'm a pro. Hey. It's not very nice. Get out of here. Yeah. Gotta make up for all those lost lives. Could have sworn that I completed this level. Yeah, what? Well, I could have sworn that it saved. Wonky. Well, we'll keep on keeping on here. As we know, the flurry factory is where I'm at right now, dealing with all these annoying ass little flurries. Mm-hmm. Oh no, you know what I must not have. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, no. Oh yeah, this is right where I ended. See how long I can talk about whether I ended this stream or not. Okay, well, I would imagine there should be. Yes, indeedy. Alright. Betcha. Mm-hmm. Can't hide from me. I'm all maxed out now. Gonna need it for this boss here. I think it's the crab? I'm feeling that is... Oh, no, that's not a pit. I just need to follow him. Ah. Oh, come on now. Well, I guess there's a reason for me having the 5 hearts there. Who would have guessed? Okay. You know what? You know, I don't like how... Yeah, that's right. Get out of here. They knew. Oh, there's only one Phanto. Does that mean if I kill them, they go away then? Oh my god. Hey. I don't like that. Oh my god. These flurries, they are just ravenous. Awful creatures. Oh, come on now. I should have just killed him. Only. Holy shit. Oh my god. Well, I think that I need the key here. Oh, shoot. I'm curious to know how the, how everything looks. I don't know. I'm kind of apprehensive. Oh, damn it. See, I'm just too focused on that. Very apprehensive for the camera placement to, like, where the gameplay footage is happening. And I feel like it's going to look kind of wonky. And then also when I veer away, I feel like it's going to cause microphone pickup issues. But I don't want to put it too much, because then when I end up looking towards it, I think that it might end up being more, but we'll see. I'm just not going to think about it anymore. Mm-hmm. Showed you, Flurry. Mm-hmm. Wonder if it'll look better because, like, I'm facing towards the footage. I don't know. Oh. Good. I needed that one singular, So does he stop coming now? Oh, he does. Well, if only I had known this beforehand. Oh, get out of here, you jagweed. Really? You know, if I was actually trying here. That's what I thought. Oh, there's literally nothing down here. Okay. This is as far as you go. How many of these did I miss? My God. It's the bubble. It's not the crab. Okay. Don't get so full of yourself, boy. See, this isn't the hard part of this boss. It's this crap. Dealing with these dinguses. I guess it's not actually that bad either. Still. There we go. Now I'm back into the swing of it. We're betting it all. So close. Oh, back to the flamencos. Hey. Mm-hmm. Really? Forgot they throw those in there. Is this one? No. Okay. We're okay. We are all safe now. Oh my God, I'm a dingus. Man, why am I sucking so bad now? I'm so fixated on that camera. I need to let it go. Give me my dang mushroom. Well, it's not over here. Okay. I think it's because it's, like, way over here. That one up came back. You jagweed. Yeah, I'll choose your player, son of a bitch. Really? Lame as hell. That's what I thought. Okay. It's gotta be down here, I'd imagine. Oh, it's up here. Look at that. Wow. I'm coming back to it now. This one calls for Princess Peach here. I will leave it to you, yes, as we often have discussed. Okay, now I feel like I can get the Let's see here. Okay, this time I'm not going to throw it off into the distance. And, yeah, oh. I knew it was there. Wonder if that one up's still here. That was close. And if I recall correctly, it is this one that I have to destroy, and then... Oh, okay. Now, if I put this right here... That's what I thought. But I knew. Oh, it's Green Birdo now. Hey. It's not like I don't have 56 trillion hits that I could take. That's what I thought. Birdo. I have way too many coins again. Let's go with that. Alright, here we go. Really again? Ooh, these ones are gold. I skipped past them in the first level. Now they're just being a jagweed. Really? Oh my god. Well, I'm pretty certain that this is not what I wanted, but you know. Gotta hone my shit back in here. Where's my damn mushroom? I wonder why they're dropping in from the sky now. I'm making up for all my lost lives. I could not imagine that this is the first one. Yeah, I definitely skipped a bunch. Oh, that was lame. Really again with that shit. Really? What happens if I hit you? There you go. Throw you off into the abyss here. Well, where does this go? Well, obviously it goes down there. I feel like this should really just be a wash here, because I'm embarrassing myself hardcore. Do I still get a heart if I throw him? Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm learning. I feel like it has to be down there. Really? I am not liking this at all. There, we'll keep those guys in retainer. Oh my god, now it's attacking me here? Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I can't win. Well, that was not intentional. Take me up there. No? Okay. I'm spending way too much time on this. Way too much. Oh my god. Really? Why you gotta be a jackass? What? Oh, now he's down here. I'm gonna lose it. I'm absolutely gonna lose it. I'm gonna move on. This is ridiculous and wasting too much damn time. I'm sure that I was right, though. Give me my lives back. I lost it. I really don't know what the hell that thing is. Kind of freaks me out. Looks like it might be part of a boat. Like the front of a boat? Like a bow? But I'm not quite certain. It really doesn't seem to... okay, well... Yahoo, indeed. But no one up. I see how it is. That was close to being almost disastrous. I feel like I might need to reposition my camera again later on. If it changes after this stream, you know why. Okay, that fish is hardcore distracting me. So this one not as great as my last stream here. Okay. Come on. Oh, I thought. Damn it. You know, 30 minutes being spent on trying to get one singular one-up. That was pretty good. Highlight material for sure. For sure. You know, Birdo. How could you, Birdo? Okay, I need to make up here for my loss of lives. Really and truly, I do.
Choose a player.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I feel like this won't. Right. So what is the point of that? I also think that I need to ride this one. Yeah. There we go. Look at that. I am proing it up here. Well, I don't want to warp, though. Is it up here? That can't be right. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's not. Damn it. Well, you know what? I'm just going to keep moving, because I do not feel like it is a good plan to just stay put in one place. Yep, that's what I thought. Come on. Drop them all on me now. I need a one-up. And of course I didn't. Yeah, I know. We aren't going to talk about it. Welcome to the chat. I'm having a day here. I was doing pretty dang good at this game earlier, and then evidently it's all just kind of been wasted. Okay, I'm gonna pick them up. So, what brings you to the wonderful stream here? Oh, come on now. For the love of Christ. I really feel like I shouldn't have picked this game again. I should have given it time. Yeah, no, you might not find the decent part, but yeah, no, probably not. Especially because it's been, you know, about a couple of weeks since I played this game. But, you know. I'm decent at other games, for sure, but I just wanted to branch out. And now I'm too busy talking. But no, you're good if this is for you. I'm just mainly dinking around playing old games I used to play as a kid. Oh god. Okay, I'm about done with this tonight. I tried. I'm also really tired. Oh, I know. I'm debating if I should do like a puzzle game or something that's more chill. I am just because I don't know what it was. I was doing really great the first part of this game when I was playing earlier, and like now for some odd reason I'm just doing really bad, and I don't quite know what that is, why, but you know. I mean, it's just that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Who knows? What else do I have? Hmm. I really love Dr. Mario. That's probably one of my favorites. Besides that, obviously, like classic Tetris on the Game Boy is pretty solid. But, what else do I have that's puzzly? I like, oh goodness gracious, what's the name of it? Kicks, but I'm pretty bad at that game too. But I mainly do play the NES version, but obviously I have it for the Game Boy as well. Because I'm using my analog pocket to play it. But I could probably hook that up. Mm-hmm. I think that it works out like really well for just this kind of like video capturing stuff. I think that it's pretty chill. Otherwise, I don't know. Maybe I'll play some Game and Watch Gallery, but that game is kind of redundant to play on a live stream. Maybe I'll play that. We're doing Game and Watch Gallery. That's what we're doing. There we go. I gotta switch it over to my Game Boy screen now. There we go. Look at that fancy shit. Gotta change that from when I was playing. Let's go to this right here. There we go. Alright, got that. Good enough. As I'm getting blasted in the ear because that other game was super quiet. What do I want to play? Spitball Sparky is just so... Oh yeah, so many colors. That game's kind of poo-poo. Does this have classic Donkey Kong? Because I kind of want to play that. No, it only has Donkey Kong Jr. I might have to switch it again now. I thought this one had Donkey Kong on it. Here we go. We're swapping again. Oh, nope, don't need a blasting from there. Alright. Which one has Donkey Kong? I think it might be Game & Watch Gallery. There we go. Alright, now I have a bunch of Game Boy games just scattered all across my desk. Now I gotta change this too now. Because it's absolutely important. There we go. Alright, we're doing this. Decided. My dang monitor keeps switching sources. See, now this one notably has less colors. There we go. Here we go. Now we are jamming. We'll go with hard. Oh, dang it. See? Oh my god. I gotta get the timing down again. I'm also not used to having, yeah, winking Mario. I'm also not used to having general viewers, so I usually just record the VOD. There we go. And then I just upload that and I get a couple of views off of YouTube. A good old winking Mario is great. Get you out of here. I think eventually they start flapping up at you. Yeah, they're... Oh. It's okay. If I get enough points there, it'll end up... It is. So, there are the original versions on here, too, that are, like, you know, copies of the original Game & Watch games, and then they just reimagined a bunch of them, too. So they added, like, more stuff to it. But after I end up either getting 1,000 points or getting a game over here, I'll show you the original version, which it's kind of cool too, because this is obviously a dual screen Game & Watch, and so it allows you to like swap between the screens. But I was super obsessed with these games when I was a kid. One of my favorites, which I just ordered and I'm waiting for to come in the mail, was Game & Watch Gallery 4 for the Game Boy Advance, because that one had like almost all of these games, plus a couple of other ones too. Okay, there we go. They put you in some real sticky situations in this game. Truly your idea of a, oh my god, of a good classic game here. I think after I get 200, I'll be able to free up one of my deaths. Yeah, there are a lot of interesting things going on. Oh, really, I'm one short? There we go. In the third one, there's like a weird, like, Yoshi one, too, that kind of looks like Yoshi's Island, but a Game & Watch where it's kind of weird. It's gotta forget which one it is. Oh shoot, the name of the game is like chicken something or another. Oops, didn't hit jump. Okay, gonna stop with that crap. There we go. Yeah, I'm not surprised you haven't heard. Oh my god, I hadn't heard of Game & Watch Gallery before. It is kind of like really, I don't know. You have to. I don't even know how to describe. Like I was super obsessed with Game & Watches when I was a kid. Like that weird part of Nintendo that's not really talked a lot about. Besides, obviously, Mr. Game & Watch for what's it called? For Super Smash Bros. Oh, and then it just loops again. Once you get into the swing of these games, you know, like the rhythm of it tends to be a lot, you know, a lot easier to play. But it's just getting that rhythm down. Yeah, I ended up recently collecting one, finally, and having enough, you know, disposable income to justify buying a dang Game & Watch. And it was the Mario Bros. One, because that's one of my favorites, besides Donkey Kong Jr. And I ended up making a little project out of it. I swapped out the, what's it called? Ended up swapping out the reflectors on both the screens, and then also the oh goodness gracious, what is it? The polarization films too, and it looks really nice now. It looks like almost brand new, besides the shell being a little bit damaged, but it depends. So it depends on usage, and then also the quality of how they were stored. Because you know, it's just like with disc rot too. Like you can minimize it as much as possible by keeping it in decent conditions. I think like higher humidity situations end up causing them to like delaminate, and then obviously, you know, eventually it's going to end up just drying out entirely. But no, the LCD panels on the one that I have is pretty good. Still really solid. It is, yeah. I just think that it's cool that, you know, like the hobbyist community has become so pronounced for a lot of this stuff that you can just literally like go online and pick up like replacement parts that are being produced. Okay, it's gonna do that now. Ugh. The clouds alternate depending on randomly whether it's gonna do the both at the same time or if it's gonna do like one or the other, and it's confusing to get down pat. Okay, get out of here, Koopa Troopas. Why do they gotta keep doing that? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, you see? Oh my god, there's no reliable way. Okay. Nope, it did it again. It's starting to get intense. Okay, now I know. Okay, well, you know, good enough. But so, then there's also the classic modes too, which this one I'm not fantastic at, but so it has, you know, the top screen and then it has the bottom screen as well, and then you can like, oh god, how do you switch it? I think you can hit B, yeah. And then it'll let you like swap them out. Which if you played the original Game & Watch Gallery for the original Game Boy, then you probably knew that already, because I think that Oil Panic allows you to do that. But yeah, obviously I'm not going to play through this one, because I'm not big on that one, but... God, are there any other ones I'm pretty decent at? Evidently Modern Helmet I'm pretty good at. Forget how that one goes. That is a jammin' tune. Oh yeah. I think you can just keep collecting coins, but you get heavier like an octopus. Oh no, it's gonna disappear. I always find that getting one set is pretty sufficient. Very exciting gameplay. He's just going faster and faster. But if you're still here, no, it's really cool that your family had Game & Watches when you were growing up. I could imagine that was super cool as a kid to be able to toy around with. Like I said, by the time that I ended up getting into them, they were still kind of... they've kind of hovered around the same pricing again. But, I mean, for a kid, it was like prohibitively expensive to be able to get. Yeah, what are you going to do about it? Throwing your hammers down on me. What brothers had Game Boy at the time. Oh, shoot. That's what I get for reading. Yeah, no, it, for me, it's like that antiquity charm and like the fact that like it's just that one dedicated thing. I don't know, like it helps you like fixate easier on it, because you can't just like pop out a game or something, you know what I mean? Like you have to play the one that it came with. But obviously I did have a Game Boy growing up too, otherwise I wouldn't have the affinity that I have for a lot of these games. I like you know, like breaking the one that I do have out for random people, and they're like, oh my god, Nintendo actually made something like that, and I'm like, yep. This one's not that challenging. I know it gets a little bit harder after this screen, which I think happens after 400. It swaps over to one where they just keep shooting those spiky balls down at you. I feel like this version of what's it called? Is it Hard Hat? I can't remember what the name of it is. Oh, I know. I couldn't imagine that someone actually used that as a portable alarm clock. Because, like, even like now, I've tried to look at. I thought about maybe using it as like a novelty clock for my bedside table, and it you cannot even see like the numbers at all in like dim lighting, so it is pretty dang useless. And I mean, I do have a retro bedside clock that I use, which is like a portable Casio one, and like even that one, like I can at least see the screen. No, I honest to God couldn't even imagine. I'm sure that someone did, though. No, so it's like a little portable LCD clock, so it's not even backlit, but I can still see it like in dim lighting. So it's like there must be. It could also be that the LCD is fading on my Game & Watch, and it's just that it's not noticeable enough to cause me not to be able to play it, but just not be able to see it in low lighting. But okay, now I get to go to the other one. It was at 500. I see. It's really stupid, too. I don't know why I use it out of just, I guess, nostalgia, because it used to belong to one of my grandparents. But, yeah, because obviously I keep my phone next to my bed, too, so it's like, I don't know why I use it. Okay. I know that there's... It's pretty predictable, but it's still, like, they're just shooting a bunch of random crap at me. So do you, out of curiosity, I mean, I assume that you live in the United States, so you end up staying up late as well? Ooh, that was close. Oh, okay. Good for you. Yeah, I don't know. I end up working late shifts, then I end up staying up later, and I usually just, like, play games anyway, so I thought I might as well just start a stream out of hobby. See if we can't get, like, a little tiny following of people who enjoy staying up super late at night watching video games and talking about them. Again, I'm not really that great at them, but, you know. At least I try. I get you. It's around like 4 in the morning. Obviously, it depends on the time zone, but you know, still. Well, it's because I get off of work at around, like, midnight, so, you know, like, I don't want to just go directly to bed. I have to eat and stuff, and then... Oh, dang it. There we go. So, you know what I mean? Like, by the time that I end up... I got divorced. I'm sitting in my, my early to mid-30s. This is where it all ends for me. Dag nabbit. Nah, no, it's not a big deal. It was a long time coming, and it was something that I was kind of pushing towards near the end, so it wasn't a big deal. Oh shoot. I'd say it was just the whole divorce was the biggest hassle, and then also the figuring of the selling of the house and everything, like all of that stuff, and like where I was going to end up moving after that. But after that was all done, it was fine. All right, I may play one more game here, and then I probably will end up heading to bed soonish. And why not? We will do classic ball. I do play some newer games. It really just depends on my mood, but I do prefer retro games in general. Just because, I don't know, I like the simplicity of them. I'm trying to think of like the newest game that I've played. It's been a hot minute. No, I haven't gotten the Switch 2. There's nothing that's worth me trying to hunt one down, you know? Even if they announce like a new Zelda game, I haven't been the biggest fan of like the newer Zelda games, like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom and stuff. I'm not really big on that. I feel like it kind of, I don't know about Tears of the Kingdom, but Breath of the Wild just kind of ruined that like the whole aspect of why I love Zelda games, like the storytelling and the linear, you know what I mean? Like you're following a story, and I felt like it kind of got rid of that. So yeah, I don't know what would be announced for the Switch 2 that would make me want to buy it right now. And yourself, have you jumped on the Switch 2 hype train? This is really great gameplay. This is so exciting. Oh well, good for you. I mean, really good for you because it is kind of ridiculous that there's always that false scarcity of Nintendo consoles due to mass buying frenzies. But yeah, yeah, I'm playing the main seminal Nintendo title, which is Mario Kart. What is it called? Mario Kart World? No, it's not called that. That was I think that was the phone version of it. But people really like that game. There's a really cool excuse me, a really cool multiplayer feature that people really love. Which one am I thinking of then? That's the mobile version. I can't remember what it was called. Oh, I think it's Mario Kart on Tour. That's what it was. FPGA is just amazing. The Analog Pocket is like one of my favorite things ever. Like the fact that you can hook it up to a TV and like, because one of my main problems, and I've said it before on some of my past streams, but the my biggest issue with the Nintendo Online services for like the Game Boy emulation and stuff is that it adds those dang sidebars, and I have a more decent and kind of expensive OLED television, and obviously I worry that if I play a large amount of those games on there that it's going to end up causing burn-in. So it makes me not want to play it. So to be able to hook this up to the TV and not have that issue, I know that you can still get like reverse burn-in from like black barring, but I feel like it's a little bit less than actual physical burn-in, you know? It's like this kind of stuff has been super cool for me. Then I have an excuse to collect all the cartridges and stuff that I had from a kid and all the games that I wanted, again. Well, that was super easy to get to 1,000 points. But yeah. So is the 4K fidelity of the Switch 2 really good? Like I've heard people say that it's beautiful. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. Obviously, I vary my content on my screen, so you know what I mean. Like it's not 100% doing this kind of stuff, but oh shoot. I know that also a lot of like the scrubbing powers of like like how your TV will run through those night and day upgrade. I can imagine one of the things that had tempted me almost from buying or of buying the Switch 2 is to be able to play the Link's Awakening remaster with a higher frame rate. No, I know, and that's crazy for me to think too because I remember when that first came out. God, like my Nintendo Switch stories, I got it near launch, and I think I got it from a almost now defunct store called Shopko. That was in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. That I just by random chance wanted to look at with my brother on the way to go to a place that he wanted to go to, and I had found a Switch, and I was like, oh my god, nobody has those, but this random Shopko in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. It's like a smaller, like, not even food store. It just had, like, like general store stuff. So it's kind of surprising. Man, I'm just jamming at this. Watch as I end up making a mistake. In all fairness, this is not that difficult, so. And have you played, like, the game? I assume you've played the GameCube games, too. You're on the edge of your seat. Oh, I know. This is your idea of finding a skilled game player to just chill and watch. Someone playing the Game Boy Color version of Ball on Game and Watch Gallery too. That's what you had in mind tonight. Oh shoot! Talking about 8 years ago going to a damn Shopko, a store that nobody's heard of. Yeah, I'm truly a storyteller. I'm at 2,001. I wonder if I can max this out. You're waiting for other games for the. Are we talking about the Switch 2, or are we referring to me attempting to play more games? Oh, you're talking about for the GameCube emulation. Yeah. I mean, obviously they knew that there it went. They knew that people were going to be clamoring to play Wind Waker again since the last time they did that game was for the Wii U, and who had the Wii U. But if have you played the Wind Waker version? Did they end up whatchamacallit, how did they do Tingle Tuner? I'd imagine they just got they it's still there, but it just gives an error out when you try to connect. 100%. The Wii U version was amazing, and I for as much flack as people gave the Wii U, like having the menu down at the bottom was like that was amazing. And then also just like the maps and stuff, it was super cool. You're not gonna touch it, fair enough. Yeah. I will say that how they implemented like the Tingle Tuner and stuff was kind of meh in the Wii U version of the Wind Waker, but I feel like it's also not that really important as a game mechanic, and a lot of people kind of blew that out. You know what I mean? They blew it out of proportion how quote unquote important it was because it really wasn't that great. That was a big lug. Alright, I'll play one more game, which will be Vermin, of course. But it is crazy for me to think, though, that oh, dang it. Getting all of the GBAs for GameCube multiplayer was always a challenge. Oh, you're thinking of Four Swords. I know, I'd always wanted to get that game, and it's like, when I have like stupid like FU money, I want to get a GameCube with 4 Game Boy Advances, 4 link cables, and then somehow get friends to play that game because I feel like that would be super cool. Yeah, the Final Fantasy game. This game requires high concentration. I don't think I'm able to talk and play it. Okay, thank you for posting a hint. You think I suck that badly? Like I need a hint. That would be really cool if they were able to implement that. I always felt like the multiplayer for the classic games was kind of difficult to figure out. I'd had a lot of difficulty trying to figure out how to do two-player on some of them. Not like local two-player, but like online. See, I'm too lazy to figure out a lot of emulation. I feel like some of it has too much faff to it, but I'd imagine that is definitely the easiest way to achieve that. No, I'm not a purist. It's just I am very much so a plug and play kind of person. I think that also like part of the appeal is like the absolute difficulty and almost banality of trying to achieve something like that. Dang nabbit. That dang shark taunting me. Also, some of the internet providers love to scrub people's IPs and then send threatening emails. I'm sure they do that in Australia too, and so I'm always afraid of that. Whenever you download ROMs of games, obviously I'm sure now you could get around that with a VPN, but back when I remember doing it, that would always happen, and my mom would kind of chew me out. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Is this like some sort of war or something? And then if so, yeah, why are they doing that? Also, why did they have the foresight to playing does seem fine. Yeah, I'm not quite certain what they're doing. In the hard mode, there's an annoying thing where one of them on the right gets stuck on a palm tree and it will just randomly drop him off, and it is super annoying. Sort of like how in Fire on the original Game & Watch Gallery, there's this douchebag that sits at the lowest window and he just waits for the most inconvenient time to drop down, and it's like, the game knows, and it will drop it down when you're halfway across the screen trying to get the other guys. So you have to drop everything that you're doing to get to them. Nonstop. Nintendo was truly They were looking into their crystal ball. They knew that Fortnite was going to be relevant. How many years from when this came out? 30 years. So they are forward thinkers. I'm surprised that Nintendo hasn't done a tie-in and re-released this Game & Watch as a Fortnite theme. I feel like with these earlier versions of Game & Watch Gallery, I'm sure it's coming. What these versions of Game & Watch Gallery are sorely lacking, and what the Game Boy Advance one has is it displays like faint lines where the other what are they called, cells of LCD paneling sit, so that way you can kind of predict like where things are going to go, because like I feel like having played an original Game & Watch, like it helps with lining stuff up. So these ones kind of like that. I get why they obviously couldn't do that. It's the Game Boy versus the Game Boy Advance, but looking forward to playing that once that comes in the mail on Monday. That'll be a trip down memory lane, because I remember playing that game so dang much. So dang much, excuse me. Oof. Oh, there it went again. Do you just not? Oh, I bet if you get 200, it'll clear your misses. Now I gotta concentrate then. Can't be so lackadaisical. I'm determined. Here we go. There it is. Oh, look at that. I immediately lose a guy again. It's children. Could be. Could be. So if you had to pick your favorite, not to change subject, but your favorite Nintendo IP, what would that probably be? I mean, Zelda, I would agree with that statement. Um, I would probably say that my favorite Zelda game is probably Majora's Mask, which, not your favorite IP ever, sure, sure. But if you had to pick your favorite standard IP, then what would that be? Oh, the cat is throwing up. Mega Man Solid. I think it was maybe 10 years ago I played through every one of the original Mega Mans on the NES, and I had a blast with that. Some of them were frustrating as hell, but it was super fun. I never got into like the Mega Man X series on the SNES though. Yeah, it for whatever reason I never grew up with the Super Nintendo, and it's like I don't know. It's the NES games are so like classic, like the 8-bit styling of it. And it just like 16-bit never fully appealed to me unless it was the Sega Genesis. Well, I'm sorry. Maybe someday I'll give him a chance. Hey, now I do have Mega Man Extreme on the Game Boy Color, okay? I do have that, so, you know, give me some props. I haven't played through it though. I got to like the. It's not okay. All right. Well, it kind of is. It's a demake version of Mega Man X. It has that same intro sequence where you're going through the bridges that are collapsing and stuff. So the intro is the same. So I guess that counts, right? It does have the wall climbing, I'm pretty certain. It like I said, it's basically a demake version of Mega Man X for the Super Nintendo, but on Game Boy Color. It's kind of cool. It's pretty neat. It only has like 4 bosses though, following in the vein of like the I think the Game Boy versions of the original Mega Man series. It's neat for sure, and it definitely doesn't look like a Game Boy Color game, so that's also kind of cool. If I did not absolutely suck at that one, I would definitely play it on stream, but, you know, as we've established, I would never play something that I'm really bad at. Definitely not. No, not Super Mario Brothers 2 there. But, man, again, this is just truly enthralling gameplay. Anyways, it was just so good that it was boring to watch. Yep, never died once. Not 15 trillion times. You should have seen me play Super Mario Deluxe the other day. That was pretty. That was a pretty great experience. I definitely didn't hedge my or whatchamacallits. I didn't end up making a fool out of myself by saying that I'm actually pretty decent at the original Super Mario Brothers, and then completely dying on the same level like over and over again. It was it was a treat. I am good at the original Super Mario. Oh, there it went. At the original Super Mario Brothers, but like the deluxe version, I don't know if you played it a whole lot, but the screen is shrunk down, like from obviously the NES and the general aspect ratio on a TV, but they wanted to keep the resolution the same, so they ended up like cutting the screen down by like 25%. And so it like hugs in like what you can see, and it makes it a lot harder to play that game because you can't see like as close or as far along the screen. Yeah, it also has like really weird choices rather than just locking the screen. If you press up or down, like it'll scroll up and down, and it really throws me off in that game. I did still beat it, okay, but I did have to use like 2 continues. Which I would also like to say is a feature of that game. So unlike the original Super Mario Brothers, I would not consider that cheating to use a continue. So, yep. What a sacrilege. Nintendo knew what they wanted. They needed that killer IP for the Game Boy Color. Come hell or high water, they were gonna sacrifice the screen size or the gameplay for it. There's a lot of weird features on that one though. Like there's a camera, or not a camera. There's a calendar on there that goes to like the year 2999. No, it wasn't enough, and those games aren't good at all. No. And since it's a battery save game, like you can save things on the calendar. So I don't know what Nintendo's intention was, that you would use your Game Boy Color and that game cartridge is like a calendar. I really don't know what they were thinking with that. And then also, like, there's a bunch of, like, as you beat the game, it unlocks a bunch of toads that have a bunch of printables for the Game Boy printer. I'm half tempted to figure out where my connection cable is for my Game Boy printer and get some replacement paper just to screw around with that on stream at some point. Here we go. I'm surprised it hasn't cleared out. Did it only do it once, I wonder? That's kind of stupid. Clearing out my deaths here. Super Mario Land 1 and 2, though, are super good. I do prefer Super Mario Land 1 because I feel like it's at least a little bit more difficult than Super Mario Land 2. I feel like that game is way too kidified. Except that last stage with Wario, that is truly horrendous. Yes, it does want me to stop it. Which probably after this one, I probably will go. Yeah, okay, there it is. But no, I probably will end up heading to bed here. Because believe it or not, it is now kind of late for me. But, no, I had a blast talking to you. I do apologize that, you did not get your... It's getting close to that. But, yeah, like I said, I'm sorry that I'm not like the most skilled player, but hopefully you had an okay time. Hey, thanks for following me. Okay, okay. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. But yeah, I have like niche games that I'm pretty good at. Look at my big email collection. I get that. Um, like there's some niche games that I'm like, yeah, plays Bubsy. That's the game that everyone is clamoring for. Is Bubsy, especially Bubsy 3D on the PS1. I could do my angry video game nerd impression. That would get a lot of views. That really flies like in modern times. He's not NPC at all. What could possibly go wrong? Exactly. Yeah, hold on. Let me go and grab my... Oh, as I'm hitting my desk. Let me go grab my Game & Watch real quick, and I'll show it to you. Because it's, like, my favorite one. I absolutely love, like, the clamshell ones that just, like, protect itself. And then, obviously, you've got the... Oh, I don't know if it'll show up, but you got the cute little chibi Marios. It is, and so then it opens up like this, and it depicts Mario and Luigi inside of a bottling factory. And they are, like, loading a truck. And so, like, it's something different for sure. And then it's, like, super cool, because, like, on the, like, right here, it'll denote that this one is supposed to be Mario, and then that one's Luigi, instead of being, like, left and right controls. This is kind of neat. But yeah, super cool. It's, like, a really weird Game & Watch. But yeah. So in any case, I'm probably gonna head to bed. So like I said, I appreciate you watching and thanks for following. That means a lot. And I will I'll catch you around later. So I drink more of my soda water. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, have a good night, which it is night there technically. So yeah, yep. Oh, stop it. It's good. It is good. This is such a great flavor, plain. I'll drink it again just to prove it to you. All right, I'm gonna go to bed now.